So you and I had an opportunity to take the kids to Six Flags. Right up your alley, right?
No.
Your favorite thing to do? But if you have an opportunity to take the kids on an adventure, you never pass it up.
Never once.
So we went on an adventure to Six Flags.
Yeah.
And you hung out with the little guys who have never been on a roller coaster. And I went on all the roller coasters with the big guys, including getting to take Aaron, Eli, and Josh on their very first roller coasters ever.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Walked around mainly like something to eat.
Let's see how that turned out. Hi guys, this is Sana with Abundance Rising Family, and today we are going on a family adventure. All right guys, tell them, where are we going?
Six Flags!
Come along and let's see who can make it through the day. Aaron, you need to be on our side, son. So this particular day at Six Flags, it was a special day where USAA rented out the entire park. So everybody in the park was either an employee of USAA or related to one. So we went ahead and let the teenagers split off on their own and go ride whatever they wanted to. I stayed with the middle age, and this guy over there, he stayed with the babies and rode the train.
Went to find something to eat.
While finding something to eat. They spent a lot of time on the train while Benjamin was holding Daddy's hand and making sure Daddy didn't cry.
There were some close calls. That train went upside down.
So, throughout some of the day, I had no idea what my teenagers were doing. Throughout part of the day, I had no idea if Justin was surviving or not.
Right.
But my very first roller coaster of the day, I got to go on the Iron Rattler with Aaron and Eli. Mind you, they have never been on a roller coaster before. This roller coaster looks like it's no big deal. It 100% goes upside down multiple times, and you're not really strapped in that well. There's just a lap bar. Very first roller coaster ever. Epic. Eli, what are you getting ready to do?
We're about to go on what is it called?
The Iron Rattler?
Iron Rattler. Oh, right there! I'm gonna go on my first roller coaster ride ever!
Hey.
First time? Are you excited?
First time!
Are you nervous? Are you scared?
Halfway. First time.
Excited. Aaron. Eli. Very first ride on a roller coaster. Tell me about it.
That was the most fun racing ride I've ever been on. I've been on a lot of rides, just not roller coasters.
Okay, boys, you ready for this? You ready?
No. Let's do it.
Stop and enjoy a wonderful view of the park. Bye-bye. Take the sign of their category list items out. So once you guys enter the ride, you can place them in the yellow bins right here at the middle of the ride.
So after taking the twins on the Iron Rattler and then checking out some high-flying swings, they wanted to check out a ride called the Joker. The Joker not only spins, but it also swings on a pendulum back and forth, sending you all the way upside down by the time it reaches the very top. It looked like the twins were going to be tall enough, so we waited in line, and while we were waiting, we saw our teenagers getting on the ride. So we were able to capture a little bit of their adventures as well. By the time we got up to the front, unfortunately, the twins were not tall enough to safely ride this ride. So while we didn't get to go on it, we did get to watch the teenagers enjoying this ride.
10 seconds to find your seat. Once again, you have 10 seconds to find your seat. If you're not in your seat by those 10 seconds, you will not be riding. You have 10, 9, 9, 8, 7, 6. Do not pull down the restraints. They're automatic. That means they come down on their own. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heads back, arms to the side. Restraints are closing. If you're not in your seat, you're not riding. Hurry, 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 quickly, quickly. Heads back, arms to the side. Restraints closing.
Still? Okay.
I'll still be here when you get back. Okay.
You can believe me when I tell you the Joker is far more intimidating than it looks. It is one of our favorite high thrill rides.
Not ours. Nope.
We hate it.
Joseph said we hate it. These guys have never been on this ride. They have no idea.
Little Joe, is it scary to go on things that fly around, little Joe?
Yeah.
We don't fool with that nonsense. Got more sense than that.
Favorite high thrill ride.
No.
Okay to do so. Also, please secure any loose articles. Six Flags is not responsible for any lost, stolen, or damaged items left during the ride. Now sit.
Yes, back to trains and back to enjoy your ride here at the Iron Rattler.
Welcome back, snack wranglers. Hope y'all enjoyed the ride to the Iron Rattler. Now give that restraint a little push up, unbuckle your seatbelt, head on out to your left. Don't forget any loose gear and whatnot. Have a great keep your hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the ride at all times. After finding your seat, please fasten your seatbelt and keep your feet on the floor.
So after a little bit, we decided it would be a good idea to catch up with Dad and the little guys to see what they were doing. We like to spend time together as a family, right? So we caught up with them, and you'd never guess what Dad wanted to do.
What was it, the castle ride?
No, it wasn't a ride. You were looking for a spot to eat.
Oh, I needed to eat. Yeah, I was hungry.
We were looking for a spot to eat. So after we got done with the teenagers on the Iron Rattler and got down to the bottom, he was standing there waiting with the littlest kids, hungry.
Now here's the deal. Right after that, I went on that carousel, and that sucker was spinning so fast, I almost flew out of my seat. That was a terrible ride. That was the worst ride of the whole park, man. Scary. I can't fool with it.
So after we ate, we went on the carousel. Let me show you how scary this carousel really was. Talk about a high thrill ride.
Man.
I can understand why Justin was shaking in his boots.
If they'd have slowed down a little bit, I'd have jumped off.
Just doing a fun ride.
Where'd Joshua go? I lost him. Sammy. Where are you going? Do you need help? sit down the right way, son? Benny. I'm gonna go on the other side by where your brothers are, okay? Yeehaw, buddy. Hey, where's Joseph? Where are you going, little dude? You gonna ride the pig? Really, Justin? Really?
You can hear me screaming.
Shaking in your boots.
It's ridiculous. That was fast, dude. I almost threw up. I had to look at, like, focus on a certain spot. It was terrible.
Were you the first person to throw up?
I was pretty close. Crying. Felt like I rolled off the ride when we were done. I couldn't stand up. It was terrible.
Is that where Benjamin had to cling to you to keep you okay?
Yeah, man. After that, I cried on the drop of a dime. Had some PTSD through the whole park after that.
Well, big shocker. After the carousel ride, Joshua decided he was ready to spend time with Mom. He didn't want to ride rides with Daddy anymore. Probably embarrassed him just a little bit. All that snotting and crying.
Couldn't take all that excitement.
So Josh broke away with me, and I now had Aaron, Eli, and Joshua. My 4 teenagers are off running around on their own, and Justin was left with Sam, Ben, and Joseph. This ended up being a better situation, a better fit, considering the fact that Joshua is a crazy daredevil and nothing scares this kid. He really impressed me. Josh, you like the Ferris wheel?
Yeah.
Is it a little cold up here?
No.
Oh, good. How about you, Aaron? Sit. What can you guys see from way up here?
Everything, even that house up there above all the rocks.
Can you imagine living over there? All the roller coaster screams.
We were just over there watching the roller coaster. Yeah, because on the roller coaster you have to start.
We're doing what the kids want to do. So while I went on the Ferris wheel with the brave kids, Justin found a ride for the smaller guys, but there was a sign at the ride that said absolutely no riders who are criers. So Justin had to sit that one out. But I do have a little bit of footage of Sam, Ben, and Joseph bravely riding this ride and having a great time. Now, if you look at the way Benjamin is holding on to his restraints and the way Joseph is holding on to his restraints, you can easily tell which parent both kids take after.
have to be completely dry, so I didn't make it.
It was too much for him. Alright, so the bus that goes round and round, did they let you on that one?
No, I was on there before I recorded. You know, see that piston that's blown out all over that back wall?
Uh-oh.
That sucker had a weight limit, but they didn't put the sign up clear, so I went on that about half, and then they had to spin it back down to get me off, let the kids keep going. So there was one high thrill ride that Joshua wanted to try while he was in your care. So y'all waited in line and put him on this helicopter ride. And he gets all strapped in and he's sitting there all brave and the ride gets going and he's spinning and twirling and he's upside down and he's screaming and hooting and hollering, having a good time, right? And then what? Well, I sure wasn't going to go on that ride. I was scared the mess out of me. Then the ride broke and he got stuck.
So Joshua got stuck on this one high thrill ride that you would consider going on with him.
I didn't ever consider it. I know better. See, I got more sense than all y'all because it gets stuck up there. That's what happened. And the maintenance had to come get him down.
Maintenance had to come get Josh off the high thrill spinning helicopter.
Yeah, let that be a lesson. Stay off them things and then you can't get stuck.
It was so we were up there and it was just spinning
Louder.
around. So we were up there and it was just spinning around a bunch of times. And then when it stopped, and it was high, it just stopped.
Were you stuck?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love you, Josh. That was cool.
It's so cool just spinning around and around. I feel like I was going to throw up 6 times.
So essentially, that sums up vacationing with a large family. We do a little bit of things I want to do, a little bit of things he wants to do, a lot of things the kids want to do. We make it work. We get out there, we put ourselves out there, and we have a good time. We create good memories. It'd be really easy to say, no, it's too much. There's too many of us. It's too much work. It'd be really easy to just say, it's too hard. We're not going to do it. But these kids are worth it, and we put our time and our effort into it, one foot in front of the other, one day after the next, creating good memories and having a good time. By the end of the day, a total of 2 children got sick. One of them on the Joker ride, the other one in the parking lot on the way out the door. That's how you know you've had a good day. Any final words, sir?
Stay off them things, spin around and go fast if you got the common sense. I tell you who didn't get sick, me.
Who's
That's all
worried
I'm
about
saying.
common sense?
I'm just saying. And yeah, and like just to kind of echo what she's saying, man, there's always going to be a reason not to, right? Man, I just got this, or I got that, or I got this. Just, if you got a big family or a little family inside, just when I make it to heaven, all I'm going to have is a whole pocket full of pictures. I ain't going to have no daggone money, no riches, no treasures, no nothing. Everything I got broke. The kids are just, they're awesome, man. And you only get to do this once.